This is not Father Cory's Book Club, edition 38. Edition 38 was about Fulton Sheen's Life of Christ. It appeared in last week's bulletin in print, and you can find it under the bulletin link on our parish website. I'm not going to make a video of it this week because, for one, my review was not very long. It wasn't very good, and I had actually already reviewed it. As I look back over my notes, I found that I did write a review of it in conjunction with Sheen's book on Mary, the world's first love. That was part of my series back during Advent of books to help prepare you for Christmas, and so you can check that out online as well. What I'd like to do this week is to make a special announcement about a kind of extended edition of the book club that will come out in the next few weeks. Fahrenheit 451 is, in addition to being one of my favorite books, one of my favorite novels really that I've ever read, I think also one of the most significant books of the last century, and certainly one that is incredibly relevant to us today in the kind of times we find ourselves in. And I don't just mean in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. I think it's been a very relevant book for the last century or so. I won't give away too much of that because this is just meant to announce the series, but in response to some requests for this, and especially because Fahrenheit 451 was one of the most popular book reviews I've written, I got a lot of feedback from a lot of people about Fahrenheit 451, some saying that they had read it a long time ago, and now we're going to revisit it because I had made some points that maybe they hadn't considered. Some people who had never even heard of it or had heard of it but not read it, who then read it because of my review and found it really interesting. And even some people who said that they recommended Fahrenheit 451 and gave my review to friends, family members, who they thought that it would be kind of significant to, might have something to say to them. So because Fahrenheit 451 was such a popular review, and because it's a book I find so interesting, for the next few weeks I'm going to present a series of talks on Fahrenheit 451. What is the significance of this book? What is really the deeper message of it? A lot of people think it is a book about burning books, and indeed it is. And a lot of people think it's a book about censorship because it's a book about burning books. I don't think it is, and neither did its author, actually. Ray Bradbury said that it wasn't really a book about censorship. What is it really about? You'll have to watch and find out. So be watching for that series coming up here in the next few weeks. This extended presentation of Father Cory's Book Club on a close reading of Fahrenheit 451. God bless.